There are exact moments in time, set in special places, and spent with people who are dear, that create lifelong memories. Memories that are moments of happiness that eventually turn into nostalgic recollections.
So Joy-Nostalg is our company that has a mission statement of having moments of happiness for memories of hope. And what that means is that in anything that we do, in all our products or services, are indeed relevant and compelling, so much so that our customers will experience not only the functional benefits of our products and our services, but also the fact that they will be happy about it. They'll enjoy it so much so that they'll have fond memories of it, memories that will allow them to be more hopeful in the future. And that explains also the name of our company, or our group of company, Joy-Nostalg.
Memories of joy today, with the purpose of remembering that joy later in the future. This is the business, yet more, this is the mission.
Joy, of course, for the happiness that we hope that they experience with our companies, with our products and services. And of course, the feeling of nostalgia, which is having the fond memories of those moments, of those experiences that they have. So that's what we endeavor. More importantly, we have property development, which is composed of Elan Vital Enclaves Incorporated, Extraordinary Enclaves Incorporated, the Joy-Nostalg Foundation, and soon to rise, Every Home Enclaves Incorporated. And in all of these property companies that we have, it's very important for us to center our projects to the family.
A unique, well-thought-out design philosophy under the direction of architect Jacinto C. Jr. sets the Joy-Nostalg Group apart in the industry.
When we design, we actually go beyond just designing the physical structures. What we design here is we design the lifestyle and we design the culture that perhaps our customers and our markets will enjoy, will experience. Our mission, particularly for Elan Vital, is to be able to ensure that the identities that we provide, that we design, allows for family moments for a lifetime. So again, here we are with moments, and here we are again about creating memories. We made sure that our houses eventually would be very unique. Of course, it has to be affordable. But being affordable does not mean that things just have to be cheap. As a matter of fact, that's one of the major drivers that, or philosophy that we have, is that design must not be a function of cost. That design should be indifferent to cost. Design should transcend the limitations of cost. Because after all, design is free.
In 2013, committed to moments of happiness for the new lifestyle of the family, the Joy-Nostalg Group launched Elan Vital Enclave.
The word Elan Vital actually comes from a French philosopher that philosophized that what makes human beings different from all other beings in this world is that the human beings have the unique creative force to be able to design by will whatever it is that they want. And I said that this was quite fitting for us because after all, we said that we want to differentiate ourselves by designing a lifestyle, designing a culture, not just a physical environment, not just a physical structure, to design a unique identity for our market. And so we said Elan Vital would be a very perfect name for us.
Spanning 13 hectares, the first project was aptly named Nostalgia Enclave.
We started out with Nostalgia. This is located in Dasmariñas, Cavite. And this is quite a unique subdivision as well because aside from the house, we actually placed a great deal of effort on on the amenities, on the clubhouses. As a matter of fact, our open space here is larger than usual. We intentionally wanted to create a bigger open space outside the house for the families to be able to enjoy.
Armed with the learnings and inspired with the success of Nostalgia Enclave in 2017, the Joy-Nostalg Group simultaneously launched a 7.2 hectare project, Tradiso Enclave, and the 10.7 hectare Jubilation Enclave.
Coming from the confidence of our success in Nostalgia in Dasmariñas. And so we have one that we have recently launched, that is Tradiso Enclave in Imus, Cavite.
Tradiso Enclave features designer homes that stand out, being both modern and unique with identifiably Filipino features. Today, over 200 buyers are waiting the completion of their very own beautiful homes.
Soon, we're going to launch Jubilation Enclave. This is in Binyan, Laguna. And here, we continue our passion to push the envelope of design. Here, we feel actually even more challenged because the value of the property here is already much higher. And so we felt that all the more we have to make sure that the design is quite engaging. Our challenge here is that we probably are using up all sorts of colors in the color wheel.
Joy-Nostalg Group likes to push the boundaries of success, refusing to rest on their laurels. They forayed into the social income segment with extraordinary enclaves for the mission to spread the experience of joy.
The next question here is that if Joy-Nostalg really is all about celebrating the success of the family, there are different kinds of other families. What about them? If Joy-Nostalg is truly relevant, then perhaps we should be able to address the homes of families not only in the middle income market, but also in the lowest income market possible. Pag-ibig sets an amount for a social housing loan, and that is currently at 450,000. And Pag-ibig actually loans out 100%. So again, this is something that is very responsive by Pag-ibig. Unfortunately, a lot of the developers just couldn't find it in themselves to contain all the costs, including their profit, to make sense of the project at 450,000. So much so that they have to charge 470, 480, also creating additional cash out by the buyer. And this equity makes it very, very difficult for the buyer because you must remember they are homeless. So they must be renting somewhere temporarily and paying rent. And so when they have to pay the equity, in effect, they are paying double for their housing need.
With the guidance of the group CEO, Extraordinary Enclaves took it upon themselves to find unconventional means and ways to address the needs to make housing truly affordable and make home buying a successful move for the social income market, and more importantly, provide houses and happiness to the homeless but hardworking Filipino families.
This is also somewhat personal on my part because it is me experiencing mass housing when I was in grade 7. This is the very market that inspired me to take up architecture, to be what I am, to be a developer. And what inspired me for this solution is what the Jesuit priest has told me. And he said, if you cannot realize your ideals, then idealize your realities. It's very hard to understand what that meant. But that was the core, the beginning of coming up with a solution for social housing. And the key word, therefore, is to have the compassion for the realities of social housing market.
Joy-Nostalg answered the housing problem of the socialized income market with Pasinaya Homes. They have bridged aspiration with actual ownership, with an impressive business model reflective of a true socialized housing for the Filipino family. No equity and down payment, where families can move in ASAP, with free transfer cost and comes with an assistance to bills loan processing. All for a 2-story townhouse for less than 2,000 pesos. Indeed, tagumpay na nagniningning for everyone.
It really doesn't take a genius to figure it out. A minimum wage earner really cannot afford to buy a house by himself. He really needs another person to help him purchase the house. And so, the solution must be, simply put, that whatever is the cost of the house should be at the lowest possible. The monthly amortization for Pag-ibig for a 450,000 house is very much more affordable than whatever rental payments that they're making. All our cost and our profit has to fit in within 450,000.
The Joy-Nostalg Group pushes boundaries to be able to provide homes to families in all market segments. Hence, it is only fitting to complete the roster with Every Home's enclaves that will offer homes perfect for the low to middle growing Filipino families.
Just last year, 70% of all Pag-ibig loans went to this market segment. And so, with the success that we have in the social market, with the success that we have in the middle market, we hopefully will now bring about the success not only for us, but for our customers in the economic market, providing homes to everybody. And so we are going to launch a company aptly named Every Home, providing every family with a home, celebrating this time the growth of the family. While Extraordinary with Pasinaya is celebrating the new beginnings of the family, this time with Every Home we will be celebrating the growth of the family. And the first project we're going to launch will be Pagsibol Village, also in Nai. And that's soon to come. And so hopefully, Elan Vital, Every Home, and Extraordinary Enclaves, together with the Joy-Nostalg Foundation, truly we would be able to fulfill our mission of providing moments of happiness and memories of hope for our customers.
The core of the Joy-Nostalg Group operations is the Joy-Nostalg Foundation. The group empowers minimum wage earners to dream, realize the dream of home ownership, and sustain this reality by instilling home investment financial literacy and uplifting their lives towards that house purchase capability.
There's a saying in Chinese, you tap the shoulder of somebody instead of your palm on up. It means to say you don't beg. But when you tap somebody, it means to say you have something to give. Ang layunin ng Joy-Nostalg, ang kaligayahan namin, pamilya namin na ito, ay makapagbigay ng kaligayahan sa mga nangangailangan. At paano namin makakamtan ito na makatulong sa kapwa? Ito ay sa sarili namin, tiyaga, at pagtitipid. At kailangan namin gawin. Tulad ninyo na gustong magkaroon ng bahay, isa ito sa mga layunin nyo na dapat ingatan, ang magtipid, ang mag-ipon, upang sa gayon ang tahanan natin ay laging nandiyan. Sa 4 na sulok ng ating bahay ay pakikita natin sa ating pamilya ang pagmamahal. The love of the family, the respect of each other, yan ang dapat natin gawin.
More than pioneering the concept of themed villages that offers a complete family lifestyle environment, the successes of the Joy-Nostalg Group is rooted in its Christ-true values, for these are what JNG holds dear for all its endeavors.
More than just numbers, beyond numbers, but to be able to ensure that indeed everything that we do brings about moments of happiness, that everything that we do is a standard by which we are going to be proud of, that our customers will be proud of, that anybody who works with us will be very much proud of working for this endeavor. And so put together these 8 values: commitment, happiness, responsibility, integrity, simplicity, tenacity, dynamism, and excellence, together with unity, right? Unity of our team, like family. Together, all of these forms actually the acronym Christhood, which means that above all, we do have to keep our faith and to keep our hope of joy, similar to the attitude that Christ has taught us in anything that we do.
Creating venues where family moments begin to flourish, nurture, and last a lifetime. Entrusting your life gains with Joy-Nostalg Group is your legacy for your future. Joy-Nostalg believes that your family's happiness is your utmost priority. At Joy-Nostalg, we are family.
Hopefully, as the Joy-Nostalg Group, we will be able to be passionate and true to our mission of providing moments of happiness and memories of hope for the many Filipino families to come.